Hey, Dinar Ninja here. Today is Sunday, June 30th, 2019, and this is from the Restored Republic via a GCR compiled by Judy Byington. Okay, it says, notification to set exchange and redemption appointments was expected at any time. I do not have privileged information on how this would go, though when the RV release happened, did expect authorized instructions to be published on the below websites. It was my impression, and I could easily be wrong, that 1. The below would apply to all currency and ZIM holders and their local HSBC redemption centers across the globe. 2. All holders of currency and ZIM in all nations could be notified by text, email, or publish of 800 numbers to set appointment to exchange and redeem at their local authorized redemption centers run by HSBC. 3. Some banks have called in clients to redeem ZIM or exchange currencies, though because of their agreements with HSBC, had to offer clients lower rates. Some currency holders exchanging at a bank reported having to sign a long-term payout agreement for their currency exchange, something not required if you did your appointment through a redemption center. 4. All currency exchangers and ZIM redeemers were required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Most NDAs were simple 2-page agreements not to reveal to anyone the rates received and would only be in effect for 2 months. 5. All ZIM monies were handled through HSBC, although some banks had agreements to redeem ZIM and then hand it back to HSBC. 6. Because of high amount of monies involved, ZIM redeemers were required to sign a long-term payout agreement that would last your choice of anywhere from 5 to 20 years. On a quarterly basis, interest would be paid you on your monies left at HSBC during the payout period. The more ZIM and longer time you agreed to leave your monies at HSBC, the higher interest rate you would receive on your monies left at HSBC during the payout period. 7. Initially, your monies would be placed in a skeleton trust account. You would have 90 days to transfer these monies into your other accounts and trusts. 8. After your exchange redemption, you could transfer your monies to accounts in other banks and trusts, except for those monies still in the long-term payout. 9. At ZIM appointments, you could be given a choice of 3 rates. A lower set rate if you did not have a specific humanitarian project you were doing, such as building a homeless shelter, and if you did not wish to participate in pre-approved global humanitarian projects. B. A higher set rate if you wish to participate in pre-approved global humanitarian projects, some of which, like in Zimbabwe, would offer you tax-free interest on the monies you invested in their projects. Your contract would be set in your choice of a specific amount of years, after which your monies would be returned to you so you could invest them in other humanitarian projects. C. A rate based on your specific humanitarian project to ensure its success. Okay, and it has number 10 is a warning. It says, the cabal was actively setting up people so as to land ZIM or currency in their hands. Only set your appointment through a valid source and only redeem through a licensed redemption center. Otherwise, your monies could be frozen and held up in court proceedings for years. And that's all I have for now. Thanks for tuning in.